Hello, I'm Father Bob Stoka, rector of the Guardian Angel Cathedral in Las Vegas, Nevada, coming to you with another one of our weekly reflections on the Sunday readings. This for the second Sunday in Ordinary Time, which is January the 16th in 2022. While this liturgical year, we're going to hear mostly from the Gospel according to St. Luke, we start out of the box with a Gospel from John. And that's because it continues in the manifestations, like Epiphany was a manifestation of who God was as the Magi visited. Baptism of the Lord, which we celebrated last week, was a manifestation of the Spirit upon Jesus and the beginning of his adult ministry. So too, this Gospel according to St. John is another one of those calls to action. We're located in this recording in what used to be the old baptistry at Guardian Angel Cathedral. When the church was renovated, as this became a diocesan cathedral, no longer just a shrine, the baptismal font was moved up to the front. But I thought this window was appropriate because it references that sense of mission. Go and baptize, go and teach, those actions. And as we hear this gospel from St. John, the wedding at Cana, of course, one of the unique features of it is Jesus wasn't any too ready to get into action, but probably the only person in the gospel setting that he couldn't say no to was the one that encouraged him, his mother Mary. And as we think about our own lives, we think about how the second reading over these next few weeks calls us to think about the ways in which the gifts of the Spirit are given differently to each of us. And while we, maybe like that scene from John's Gospel, don't always feel ready and fully equipped to exercise those gifts, nonetheless, our baptism is what calls us to do just that. This is a great week to think not only of how the manifestation of God reveals itself in so many different ways in the gospel and in our lives, but also how we've each been given different gifts of the Spirit. What are your gifts? And how does thinking about them as gifts of God's Spirit change your willingness to engage in using them? There's always that twofold pull in our lives as human beings. The things we're attracted to because we like them, and the things we're called to because we are gifted for them. So I invite you, as this season of ordinary time begins, to spend some time this week thinking about what gifts God has given you, and to also perhaps think about who in your life, like Mary in the gospel today, has encouraged you to use those gifts for the spread of the gospel. We hope wherever you are as you watch this, you and your family are well. We want you to know we here at the Guardian Angel Cathedral in Las Vegas keep you and them in our prayers. We invite you to do the same with us. We know that throughout the world right now, the Omicron variant is on the rise, and many people are being infected with COVID-19 and that particular variant. So we also know that perhaps it may be a few weeks till you feel called and safe to be able to come back for live worship here at the cathedral. But we encourage you to do so, and we await your return to live worship here with us at the Guardian Angel Cathedral. Until that time, let's keep each other in our prayers.